I still remember the moment my phone buzzed on the kitchen counter, a small, innocent vibration that would unravel everything I thought I knew. It was a text from her. Can't wait for tonight. I hope you like it. I smiled, heart swelling. It was our anniversary, and I assumed it was just a sweet, thoughtful gesture, a gift, a surprise dinner, maybe something sentimental. I had no idea that the night would almost end in disaster. I spent the day nervously pacing between the living room and kitchen, tried to act calm, rehearsing small talk, imagining the smile on her face when I handed her my gift. But there was something off. Subtle. She kept glancing at her phone, her thumb brushing over the screen like she was hiding a secret. When I asked her what she was checking, she laughed it off. Nothing. Just some work emails, she said. But the flicker of something else in her eyes didn't escape me. I told myself I was being paranoid. There's always that little voice that questions everything when your mind is full of love and trust. By late afternoon, the creeping feeling became harder to ignore. A missed call from her popped up. Strange, because she always picked up. Then another. She claimed she'd been tied up with errands. Yet when I got home, her car was gone. My chest tightened with unease, but I tried to shake it off. I'm imagining things. I told myself, it's just a busy day. She's excited about the anniversary. I poured wine into our glasses and tried to force conversation, but her laughter sounded hollow, her smile slightly too quick, too rehearsed. She was distracted, constantly checking her phone, hiding it under the table. And then I noticed something I shouldn't have, just a glimpse, a message preview flashing across her screen. Can't wait to see you later. Meet me at the usual place. My stomach dropped. My hand started to shake. I wanted to believe it was innocent, a friend, a colleague, but my gut screamed otherwise. Memories from the past months started flashing in my mind. The late nights working, the sudden trips, the little lies I had brushed aside because I loved her. Every small detail now felt like a stitch in a pattern I hadn't wanted to see. Dinner arrived, and she beamed at me, presenting a small, neatly wrapped box. I tried to match her joy, opening it carefully, but the trembling in my fingers betrayed me. Inside was a delicate bracelet, engraved with our initials. A gift, something I should have cherished. But instead it felt heavy, tainted, like it carried a message I couldn't yet read. Do you like it? She asked, her voice like casual. I forced a smile, nodding, but I could barely breathe. My eyes caught the reflection of her phone on the table. A new message had appeared. I'm leaving him. Can't stop thinking about you. The words burned through me, sharp, undeniable. I don't remember what I said first. A choked question, maybe a strangled laugh, maybe just silence. She froze, her confident smile faltering. That's when the truth hit us both. The denial, the lies, the hidden moments, it all collapsed in that silent room. I felt my heart hammering in my chest, my mind spinning between disbelief, rage, and sorrow. I didn't want you to find out like this, she whispered, tears welling in her eyes. It wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't mean... But her words couldn't undo the images in my head, the messages, the betrayal. I had loved her, trusted her, and she had been living a double life right under my nose. And yet, amid the heartbreak, I caught a flicker of her remorse. She wasn't a villain, not entirely, just a human who had made devastating mistakes. I left the room. The night air was cold against my flushed skin. I needed space to think, to breathe, to sort through the storm of emotions threatening to drown me. Part of me wanted to scream, to hurt her the way my heart felt like it had been torn apart. But another part of me, quieter and more resilient, whispered, "You deserve more than heartbreak disguised as love." By morning, we sat across from each other, silent but aware. I could see the shame etched into her features, the guilt she couldn't hide even if she tried. I realized that forgiveness wasn't the answer. Not now, maybe not ever. But I could reclaim my life, my peace, my self-respect. I didn't yell. I didn't beg. I just packed my thoughts, my pain, and my dignity into a single decision. I can't do this anymore, I said quietly. I need to heal alone. She nodded, tears streaming freely, and for the first time, I felt the weight lifting, the crushing, suffocating weight of betrayal starting to ease. I walked away from the apartment. The bracelet still on the counter. A symbol of love, now a reminder of heartbreak. But also a lesson. Trust, once broken, leaves scars, yes. But those scars remind us of our strength, of the boundaries we will never again allow to be crossed. That anniversary almost ended in disaster, but also marked a moment I found myself again, emerging from the wreckage of love and lives with quiet strength, knowing that sometimes letting go is the only way to survive and eventually to heal.